Buckle up, everyone. We're diving deep today. Deep into Reddit Traffic Goldmine.
Ooh.
Yeah, you've probably seen the ads. It's this software that claims it can, turn Reddit into your personal ATM.
Thousands of dollars a month, they say?
Yeah, right. Diabolical software. Unlock the hidden gold mine.
Classic marketing speak.
Totally. So we've got a stack of their marketing stuff and a few user reviews.
Right.
Well, let's see what this Reddit Traffic Goldmine is all about.
Let's break it down.
So first up, what are they even offering? What's the big deal with this software?
Okay, so basically they're saying they've got this database of unmoderated subreddits, places where
nobody's really in charge.
Exactly, and they're going to show you how to find these.
Right.
Claim them and then monetize them.
So turning these abandoned subreddits into little money-making machines.
That's the idea. Driving traffic to your own stuff, affiliate offers, maybe build an email list.
Clever. So you're tapping into these existing communities, folks who are already on Reddit.
Yeah, it's about leveraging that instead of starting from scratch.
Smart. No need to build an audience from the ground up.
Right, and they're really pushing the whole free traffic angle.
Yeah, who doesn't love free traffic?
No expensive websites, no ads.
Just pure Reddit gold.
They also say you get lifetime access, training materials, even a commercial license.
All for one price.
One-time fee.
Not bad. Plus they've got these fast action bonuses.
Oh yeah, gotta love those.
The ultimate Reddit marketing checklist.
100
profitable subreddit niches guide. And some secret traffic strategies videos.
Sounds tempting.
Totally. But let's not get ahead of ourselves, right?
Right. I gotta see how this thing actually works.
Okay, so how does Reddit Traffic Goldmine claim to work its magic?
All right, so step 1.
Hit me.
Find those inactive subreddits. The software helps you with that.
Okay.
Then step 2, you claim ownership, whatever that means.
Interesting.
And finally, step 3, monetize. Turn those Redditors into customers.
Seems simple enough, but yeah, there's got to be some catches.
Definitely. How accurate is their database? How many people are already doing this?
Right. How many gold mines are actually left to be mined?
And the big one, how do you monetize ethically?
We don't want to be spamming people, that's for sure.
Exactly. Got to keep it above board.
Okay. So we've got some questions brewing.
Definitely.
But this claiming part, how do you just take over a subreddit? That sounds kind of shady.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that either. Reddit has rules, right? You can't just waltz in and say, this is mine now.
Exactly. There's got to be more to it.
They mention a guide, but it's all a bit vague.
So maybe it's not about outright claiming.
Maybe more like becoming a valuable contributor, gaining trust.
And then maybe, if the opportunity arises, taking on a moderator role.
Yeah, making it a win-win for everyone.
Okay, so that makes more sense.
A little bit.
But it brings us back to the ethics of it all.
Absolutely. Even if a subreddit is inactive, doesn't mean you can just exploit it.
Right. Got to think about the community, even if it's small.
Bombarding them with ads is not going to make friends.
And it could backfire big time.
Definitely. You want the right kind of traffic, people genuinely interested.
Not just random clicks.
Quality over quantity.
Exactly. We'll dig into the ethical side a bit more later.
Sounds good.
But first, let's see what the users are saying.
Let's hear some real-world experiences.
Are these testimonials too good to be true?
Let's find out.
All right, let's dive into these user testimonials.
Yeah, see what the buzz is about.
One person claims they made a sale literally the day they started using the strategies.
Wow, that's impressive.
Right. If that's true, sign me up.
Of course, we got to remember, these are cherry-picked. Not everyone's going to have that experience.
True. But there are a bunch of others saying similar things.
Like what?
Like this one, they're saying the software helped them create a ton of hype around their business.
Interesting. So it's not just about sales, but building excitement, getting people talking.
Exactly. And that seems to be the theme, tapping into that Reddit energy.
Yeah, that organic growth potential is definitely intriguing.
Another user mentions how easy the guide is to follow, even if you're new to Reddit marketing.
That's a big plus, making it accessible to a wider audience.
Totally. And that could be a major selling point for people who are intimidated by Reddit.
It can be a bit overwhelming, all the different communities, the rules.
Yeah, so having a clear roadmap, that's valuable.
Definitely. And speaking of being upfront, they do have an earnings disclaimer.
Oh yeah, what does that say?
Basically, they're saying results aren't typical. You got to put in the work.
No get-rich-quick schemes.
Exactly, which is a good sign. Transparency is key.
Definitely, especially when money's involved.
Makes you feel like they're not trying to pull a fast one.
Right, so circling back to the ethics, the materials mention that Reddit Traffic Goldmine isn't affiliated with Reddit itself.
Interesting. What do you make of that?
I'm not sure. On one hand, it could be a red flag, like Reddit's aware of this thing, but keeping their distance?
Yeah, could be they don't endorse these methods.
But on the other hand, maybe it means they've found a loophole, something Reddit hasn't caught on to yet.
That's a possibility, operating in a gray area.
Yeah, and that raises the question of longevity.
What do you mean?
Like, what happens if Reddit decides to crack down and change the rules?
Oh, I see. This whole gold mine could vanish overnight.
Exactly. So there's a risk involved.
Definitely a gamble.
So it seems like there's this balance, right?
Yeah.
The potential to tap into Reddit's huge audience, get that free traffic.
But also the ethical concerns, the risk of relying on something that might not be sustainable.
Right, like building your house on sand.
And ultimately, it comes down to you, the user.
So
You got to use the software responsibly, ethically.
not just try to game the system.
It's about providing value, building real connections.
Like any business, really.
Exactly. It's not just about the tools. It's about the mindset.
Well said. It's tempting to get caught up in the easy money hype.
But real success takes work, smart strategies.
And a bit of luck.
Maybe, but mostly hard work and ethics.
For sure. All right, so for our listeners out there, considering Reddit Traffic Goldmine,
What's the takeaway?
what should they be thinking about? Okay, so we've spent some time with Reddit Traffic Goldmine.
We've looked at the promises, the potential downsides.
Yeah, the good, the bad, and the ethically questionable.
So what's the verdict? What should our listener take away from all of this?
If someone's thinking about buying this software, what do they need to know?
Well, I think it's clear that Reddit Traffic Goldmine offers a unique approach. Well, it's all about tapping into this massive Reddit user base.
Right, but people already know Reddit's huge.
Sure, but this is about finding those hidden
And
corners.
those unmoderated subreddits.
Exactly, places where you can potentially make a real impact.
Without having to compete with a million other marketers.
Right, it's like finding a little slice of Reddit paradise.
And the software gives you the tools to find those slices.
Yeah, they've done the research, compiled this database.
So you don't have to spend hours digging around.
Yeah, exactly. Plus, they provide the step-by-step guidance.
The training, the strategies.
All laid out for you, which is especially helpful for beginners.
Yeah, if you're new to Reddit marketing, this could be a huge advantage.
Absolutely. It takes away that fear factor, that overwhelm.
And let's not forget the lifetime access, the commercial license.
That's a big deal. You're investing in something you can use for years.
So potentially a really good return on investment.
Potentially. But here's the thing.
What's that?
You gotta go into this with the right mindset.
Meaning?
No expecting overnight millions, no cutting corners ethically.
Right, it's a tool, not a magic wand.
Exactly. You still need to put in the work, create valuable content.
Build relationships, engage with the community authentically, and always, always be mindful of Reddit's rules.
Yeah, things change constantly, so stay informed.
Don't get caught on the wrong side of a rule change.
So for our listener, if you're intrigued by Reddit Traffic Goldmine,
Do your research, weigh the pros and cons,
think about the ethical implications.
and if you decide to go for it, use it responsibly.
Don't be a spammer. Be a valuable contributor.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Well, that wraps up our deep dive into Reddit Traffic Goldmine.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. We'll see you next time for another deep dive into the world of online marketing.
Until then,
Buckle up, everyone.
stay
We're
curious
diving
and
deep
keep
today.
exploring.
Deep.